Yeah, my Scott Chicago. Only way to keep calm in this troubled world is have a serene mind. Flow for the may have let your mind be free. The man is rich and important things you can afford to leave alone. The more freedom you things you leave on the free are. Freedom comes from the mind, not a certain date, because you can be a slave to a lot of things. Obsessed with devotion to chasing a certain thing leads to excitement. So Mike Scott Chicago out here enjoying life today. Freedom from the mind. The mind must always be in a state of flowing, for when it stops anywhere, the flow is interrupted. This interruption is injurious for well-being of the mind. So, yeah, I've been on that meditation like probably 37 years or something, and I practice it every day. Finding, happiness in the right now. Like I say, freedom from the mind. Freedom from active addiction. I've been drinking 34 years. I ain't smoked or drank 34 years. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't gamble. So it's cool to be a square. The slow lane is the best lane. So Mike Scott Chicago, wear the world like a loose garment, the peace that comes from God, not the weather, because the weather change on you. I can't make God the weather, because the weather gonna change on me. So they change words on you, but you can't change God. God is real old, sometimes works real slow, beginning and the end. Beginning and the end. So God is everlasting. So I'm out here, enjoying life, like I say, be free from the madness too, free from attachment, free from anger, free from worry. That's where you get the freedom from. Free from worry, anger, and fear. These blocks you from, peace that come with God. So I pray to have no fear. So I'm glad to see the people back around talking good game now that they was hiding out from COVID, But like I said, I'm essential. You know what I'm saying? I take action. Getting up 4 o'clock in the morning, military stepfather, 10 years old, 1,000 customers. So I'm glad to be in action. A thought without action, but a thought. So flow that may happen. Let your mind be free. Like I said, I've been on that meditation. I stay in meditation because see, when you come out of meditation, then you lose serenity. Uncommon time is the only time when evil can find an interest. So I can only control what's in the mirror. So I'm focused on nothing but the mirror. Must control my emotion will control me. 99 things outside me I cannot control. So if I can't control it, I'm putting it in my mind. So Mike Scott, like I said, enjoying life today. Call for the penitentiary. Anger have you sitting on death row. Fear could have you hiding out from COVID. And they use fear to control the world. So yeah, sit out in the sunshine. Every time the sun rises, thinking life's the beginning. When I go to bed, I tell myself this might be my last day on earth. One day it will be. So I'm on borrowed time, but I always wanted to do something. I can do it today. I always wanted to walk in McDonald's and say, "Can I have my senior citizen coffee?" Today I'm a senior citizen. I get senior citizen coffee. So a lot of my friends didn't become senior citizens. So yeah, supposed to get wise when you get older. So adversity make a man wise. So thank God for all the books I read, because I had to. I read everything. Even Yiddish proverb say, "You only grow when you're alone." Remember, eagle flies alone. That's why eagles are endangered species, because even eagles do not fly with pigeons. So I don't hang with a lot of people. So I don't think like other people. So I don't think like people around me. God gave you a brain to use, so I think for myself. So if you can't think for yourself, speak your own mind, live your own life, you're not free. So freedom comes speaking your mind. So I speak my mind, think my own thoughts, I live my own life. I'm not following the crowd. A billion people who smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. Sometimes around people that smoke cigarettes and they drink, but see, I haven't drank for 34 years. That's the freedom, because I surrendered and I'm winning. So yeah, man's rich and important thing for it to leave alone. So happiness comes from within. Mike Scott Chicago, cool to be a square.